Hi, this is Corina Angela, and welcome to my channel, Trine Healing. Today, we are going to talk about childlike wonder and inspiration, right? So, how can we be more inspired with childlike eyes, childlike heart? Um, we derive a lot of inspiration from children. If we have children, or we have family members that have children, or friends that have children, so on and so forth, we can experience their joy through the ways of their body movement, their joy, their joyous heart, their creations, how they meticulously create something or throw something together or build something, all of those things. So perhaps today, just watch and see what they create. I have 4 boys, and I remember when they were small, um, I was just so enamored with their process and what they were doing and what they were creating. And I just remember, they'd be outside collecting things and building this huge, map on the sidewalk or in the grass with sticks and rocks and all of those things. So it's bringing back that essence of joy in our hearts when we find perhaps that we have lost some of our joy. So perhaps these are some tips and tools to utilize and think about, perhaps in your childhood, something that you just, you haven't done for a long time and you just loved it, you know? So go back right here, right now. And if you can think of a time that just brought so much joy to your heart, write it down or just be in that remembrance of that beautiful energy of that childlike wonder. And pretty soon when you tap into that, and I'm not saying, go into, your childhood wounds and all that. Yeah, yeah, that's not this video. um, when we think about, and don't get me wrong, I've had my share of not so good times in my childhood, right? But it's our choice to focus in on it, right? It's our choice to focus in on the fearful and horrible times, or it's our choice to focus in on that creative time, that imagination, that wonderment, that that pull of something that you just found extraordinary and joyful, and you became immersed in it, right? And that's where you get the pieces that come back to you, and they reside in your heart because you're remembering. For me, I'll just share a little bit. Just I love to entangle my own experiences on each of these topics because it solidifies it and it encourages others. So I'm here to inspire you and encourage you to, remember back in your childhood of some joyful times that you did have. So I'm just going to share this. So I've had this bear, my Gundy Bear, my Gund Bear, I call it Gundy. It's a Gund Bear. I got it in San Francisco when I was 9 years old. I'm 52. I still sleep with it. Why? Because I love it. Does that keep me youthful and young and childlike wonder? I believe so, because what's attached to this is what? It's for me, it's tangible. I can feel it. It's real. It's been with me. It's traveled everywhere with me. It's everywhere. And it's been a lot of places. But what does it hold, right? What has this beautiful bear been through? Right? It's been through a lot. it, it's been through the happiest times and the most excruciating times. If this bear could talk, maybe it can. But what does it gives me a sense and a remembrance of these wonderful times and all the hard times that I am so grateful for, right? So what is derived out of this tangible item for me, this tangible plush beautiful bear, is a warrior. I just, and so much love and grace and determination and commitment and devotion and this deep, deep, deep gratitude of just this wellspring of deep, deep gratitude and just incredible unconditional love. And when I'll tell you the story of how I picked this bear out. My grandparents, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents growing up as a child, and they were like my second set of parents. My grandmother was like my second mom, and my grandfather was primarily my dad. And they took us to San Francisco, and we went up in the toy store and over by Neiman Marcus. I don't know if it was in Neiman, I don't remember. Anyway, it was the famous toy store. And I remember walking in and they said, go pick whatever you want. I was like, what? So my sister and I were just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And this is what I gravitated towards. I could pick anything in the store that I wanted, and this is what I chose. And so even that, I had the power to choose. I chose this bear, and it's been with me ever since. So it's, where am I going with this? The childlike wonder, when you can remember a wonderful memory in your childhood and bring it back and just remember it in your heart and feel it. And if you have a tangible item, it impacts it even more because it stays with you. It is a remembrance, even if you're not remembering all the memories. It's just this, it's tangible. You can touch it, you can feel it, you can hold it, right? So where in your life right here, right now, can you go back and think about a time that was just that wonderment of joy, of being childlike, and how can you infuse it in your everyday life right here and right now? Because when you merge that in with your soul self, the soul consciousness, the effervescent you, it brings a sparkle in your eye. It creates this beautiful smile on your face. It warms your heart. And if we can take this with us every day and have this every day, I believe it does keep you youthful. It does keep you healthy. It keeps your imagination just flowing. It keeps you open to the wonderment of the world. It opens you up so much with childlike eyes. So how can you be childlike today? And if you can be goofy, and if you have children, laugh with your children, and the serious part, there's times for being serious and being responsible and all of those things. But when you can bring and infuse and merge that beautiful child within, yeah, it just brings a different level of joy. It brings a level of happiness that when you remember, it's like, oh, and you carry that with you every day. You carry that into your wonderful relationships, or perhaps it helps a relationship evolve into being more childlike, being fun, more fun, having more fun, going on those wild hikes or climbing a tree or using your imagination in ways that you've never tapped into before. The childlike wonder of the curiosity, what's around the corner, let's go check it out, let's go on a treasure hunt. What are we going to find? Can we find it? It's like the Sherlock Holmes, all of those things. It's just, So how can you be childlike today, right here, right now? That's what I wanted to share today, apparently. And thank you for watching, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and leave a comment if you'd like. Donate to my channel if you'd like. And yeah, let me know if this was helpful for you in any way. And if you want to find out more, go to my website, and all the information is here in the description. All right. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.